My wife wants me to take you outside to go talk to him.
Let's go.
Never do this to you, man.
Listen, Henry, you're my brother and I love you. I shouldn't be in this predicament.
We shouldn't at all.
You should make sure I'm not in this predicament, right?
Right.
Can you understand why
It's
my mind?
fault too. It is. I know.
Can you understand why my mind thinks the way it thinks?
Yeah.
Helena says to you, Henry, go do this. Henry, go do this. Go do that. Henry, go do this. Go do that. Henry. What does Henry do?
You should know
jump.
that I do that for
you
everybody.
Run.
I should do that for Judy. I do that for.
I'm just saying
you know?
that's not. I'm just saying little things
look...
make me think. That's all I'm saying. You gotta understand where I'm coming from.
I do, but
you're my brother.
On the other hand, you should know that we're brothers, and I would never do that to you.
But
I believe it, but I.
Okay, you're driving your brother crazy. You know that. And if you know you're causing a lot of problems in this marriage, why don't you say, hey, I gotta stay away?
Because I love my nephew and I love having company in my house. I'm not bored by myself. There ain't nothing to do there.
You know, and not that this has a lot to do with the story, but it does have some issues with it. Why aren't you working? Why don't you work?
I mean, I just don't like to jump around from job. I don't want to find a job unless I like it and stuff, you know? So I don't want to, like, go flip burgers and then not like it in a week and quit.
But at most point in all our lives, we've all worked jobs that we didn't want to. Because you got to earn a paycheck. You have to support yourself. I did many jobs where I didn't like it, but I had to eat. So I didn't, you know, hope and beg for somebody else to feed me. I went out and fed myself. And, you know, and like I said, that's not a big part of the story. But, you know, you say you haven't slept with his wife, and I believe you, but you're driving your brother crazy, and listen, he's not a perfect guy, but he's done a lot for you, right?
Yes. Yeah, he's been there through everything.
Are you willing to go back inside and hear these results?
Yeah.
Come inside.
Let's go in. Come on. Whose results would you like to hear first?
Steve, to be honest with you, it doesn't really matter. I just want him to pass.
All right, well, shuffle them up. Maybe let an audience member pick. Who do you want to see first? First.
I'm lying.
I'm
going to say this. I don't believe they've been sleeping with each other.
To be honest with you, in my heart, I don't believe it neither.
Now, for show purposes,
all the things.
I hope they fail because they'll make for a great show.
Let's pray that they don't.
Gonna happen.
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I hate to tear your life apart, but you know.
Yeah.
I got God on my side.
Okay. Helena, you came here and you took a lie detector test, and we asked you, did you ever make sexual advances towards Ronnie's brother Henry? You answered no. Did you ever have sexual contact with Ronnie's brother Henry? You answered no. Did you ever have sexual intercourse with Ronnie's brother Henry? You answered no. The results came back all the same, and they came back that you told the truth.
I lied, though.
Hey, man, I'm proud of you. And I knew all the confidence of you coming to the show and dragging me here. I just knew it in my heart. But you know what?
And one night over a recording,
that puts me
you packed your whole truck and left my house. Your
answers were all absurd.
I don't know why they were in there. If he did something creepy with my underwear, like, how do I know? I'm not saying you would, but I'm just saying, I didn't put him in there.
You just have to understand where I'm coming from. You have to understand my point.
Are you getting creepy with underwear?
No, definitely not, buddy.
Because if any guy would be, I mean, you look like you would be.
Yeah, totally.
When'd you guys get sensitive? Henry, you took a lie detector test, which, you know, a lot of it's been verified by her already. Henry, we asked you, did you ever make sexual advances towards Helena? You answered no. Did you ever have sexual contact with Helena? You answered no. Did you have sexual intercourse with Helena? You answered no. Did you ever get freaky with their underwear? He said yes. No.
No, I definitely did not.
That question's not on there. I made that up. He answered no to all those questions, and the results are Henry also told the truth.
My whole entire time, I knew. But you have to understand, we've been through a lot. We've been through a lot. So
A real lot.
that's the only reason why I would even think about it. So just know in the future, it's your job to not stay at my house for 30 days in a row and get a job and get a family and create your own life the way you should. You know what I mean?
I guess these are some of the text messages you sent to each other.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, stay there. I'm punching you in the face.
White is him, by the way. I had to
Right.
point that out.
Which, you know, it's terrible if brothers come to blows. But here now is when I'm going to give you some advice, okay? I'm going to start with you. You're 30 years old. Time goes by fast. What are you going to do with your life? In 20, 30 years, you're going to look back and say, I spent the best years of my life on their couch, not doing anything, not making my own way in the world. I lived off my brother's charity for 30 years. Don't do that. Do something with your own life, okay? And even though you got good outcome, she's not sleeping with your brother, your marriage is not good.
No, not at all.
Because if you really love somebody, you don't cross over that line and say, you're a You just never do that.
No, you're right.
How do you get to a point where it's so screwed up that you're not sleeping in the same room, you speak to each other so disrespectfully, you're listening to fandom recordings and you're packing up trucks and taking off?
His truck is still packed.
Right, well, go home, unpack your truck, and be respectful for each other. Okay?